Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Now, I always forget to say this, but if you like these videos, please like it. And then on top of that, subscribe. And if you would like to leave a comment, please. I'll respond to all comments. I'm going to like every single comment that comes through. I know it's pretty easy to say when you don't have that many subscribers, but one day it's going to take me an hour to get through those things, and it's going to be great. But that's besides the point. We're going to review some more of my trophies here. Let me know if the pace is off. I know I go a little bit too much in depth, but that's kind of like my thing. Whenever I watch other people doing this stuff, it drives me crazy that they don't go through the trophy sometimes. So sometimes I get caught up in one game and I spend a lot of time on it. And it's just because like every single trophy, there's always a story between every single trophy, and it's hard to just be like skip over it. Like I know Modern Warfare Remastered, the Mile High Club. I mean that is still one of my best achievements. Like that was amazing. I absolutely loved getting that one. So, I give it more time than maybe I'm supposed to. I rant a little bit, but haven't gotten any comments saying it's a bad thing. But I'm gonna continue doing these. I like doing it. So, thank you. Did you just hear my stomach? That's embarrassing. Huh, whatever. It's almost dinner time, but. That was unnecessary. Anyways, first game we have up here is Far Cry 6. Nope, 5. Can't count. Now, this is one of those ones where it's like, oh yeah, I'll go back to it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go back to it and do the DLC trophies. That didn't happen. I do have it though. Do I still have it over there? 1 second. Yes, I was one of those people who bought the Far Cry 5 Special Edition. If you didn't get that the first time, voila. Haven't really bought much collector's editions though. I think the last one I got was, It actually might have been Far Cry 5, not gonna lie. I stopped kind of pre-ordering games after No Man's Sky. Rip the Dream. We'll get to that one eventually, don't worry. But I heard the DLCs were pretty eh. They don't look horrible, although that looks bad. Host only is that DLC, like multiple people. I don't like multiplayer, but the fishing in this game was probably one of the worst. I hated the fishing. It actually wasn't horrible, it just the amount of fishing you had to do in order to get the trophy was awful, and I waited till the last minute to do it. So literally I spent like 2 days fishing. There's got to be acquire all rods. Yeah, 20.88. What's the platinum on this one? 15, okay. So that is one of the harder ones on here, obviously. 20.99. Oh, that's what caused me the most amount of pain. I don't know if anybody did this after launch, but if you tried to get the Win 10 featured multiplayer maps, that was awful. That was what caused me the most pain in this game, because I played it like a year after it came out, and like the featured maps there wasn't that many. There was a lot of like custom ones. And so it took me a long time, because you have to win them too. So you're on a team and you have to actually win the game. I think I lost most of the games on there. So that was frustrating. Always depending on other people. It drives me crazy, these multiplayer games. Other than that, these were pretty easy. Far Cry games are pretty self-explainable, honestly. You just run around and blow stuff up and kill people. Sounds worse when I said it out loud. Well, speaking of No Man's Sky, I will say for the record, I did get the Center of the Galaxy, and it makes me very frustrating that I don't have this trophy, because I did do it. And I have a save right before the Center of the Galaxy, and I tried it again, like, somewhat recently, and it didn't give it to me. So, there's that. Not exactly too thrilled about that, but it is what it is. I played a lot of this game. I think, I wonder if I can find the screenshot, but I have, like, hundreds of hours in this game. I was one of the few people who like enjoyed this like immensely. Like I just couldn't stop playing it. I platinumed within 2 weeks of the game coming out. Was it even 2 weeks? Yeah, about 2 weeks. 10th, 24th. That's 2 weeks, yeah. Very rare still. Interesting. It's really not that hard. It's not that hard at all. Although it does take some time, and if you don't like the game, it's kind of boring, but I'm surprised it's as low as they are, I'm not gonna lie. Visit another player's base. I've definitely done that. These must be like glitched at some point. I mean, this one isn't. I reached center of the galaxy and put to death. Whatever. I enjoyed this game. I really like this game. I'm glad that it's making a comeback. I think I won an award last year for like community. Totally forgot though. Ooh, Madden 19. This one, most Madden games, there's one trophy that takes me like forever to get. It's called Comeback City. They haven't changed it in like 5 years. It literally, yeah, here we go. Literally the same trophy. It's, I mean, it's pretty self-explainable. You're down by 17 going into halftime, and then you win the game at the end. It's not as easy as it sounds to get it naturally. I mean, if you're playing, what a lot of people do, and I think I did do this on Madden 20, maybe Madden 18. I think I did that in Madden 18. You can cheat it by playing yourself. I believe you're able to do that. I think I did that in Madden 18, and that's the way to do it for that one. A lot of them you can do honestly like that. I just didn't. This is probably the one that sets the most people off from not wanting to do it, because like you have to go through all 32 teams. It takes a long time. That's probably the most time-consuming trophy. Oh, it was the last one I earned. Another one at 6 a.m. God, I'm a madman. Let's see. That one's pretty easy. It's usually pretty common. Yeah, and then there's these. These are stupid. There's always like someone who creates like a fake team. Or not a fake team. They create like a super stack team, and you download the roster, and then you just sim it, and it just pops all the trophies for you. It's kind of annoying. But I used to try to do it legitimately, but the amount of time it takes is ridiculous. Again, back to the time versus, is it worth your time type thing. Win a MUT auction, Ultimate Team, totally ruins the game. Learn to audible. I mean, that's pretty... Oh, this is story mode. Oh, God, it's bad. Oh, God, Devin, right. Oh, the story modes were so bad. Oh, Triple Crown. Yeah, that trophy's kind of rough. You have to... That one you really kind of have to get lucky on. Triple Crown, I mean, if you don't know football, you have to sack the quarterback, this guy's throwing the ball, and then you have to force a fumble on top of that, and you have to recover it, and it all has to be with the same player. There's 22 people on the field, 11 on each team. So getting your player to actually pick up the ball is not as easy as it sounds. Return the punt for a touchdown. Yeah, it's single player stuff. They made that one, Madden 19 was actually really easy. I think it was the first Madden I platinumed. Really easy compared to the rest of them. They're not exactly like super easy, but compared to the rest, they're pretty easy. Destiny 2. Come on. I changed my mouse recently, and it's more sensitive. I know I can just unsensitive it. Like, I can make it less sensitive, but I like the speed. Alright. Destiny. Yeah. Yeah. It's complete the raid on, like, super hard, basically, if you don't know what that is. And then this is, like, trials. It's like a multiplayer part. So you have to basically win every match and not lose, is essentially what this is. And, like, multiplayer, it's just no bueno. I played Forsaken, I thought. Oh, I did. I did the story. That's it. I didn't do the rest of it. Just not enough time. I mean, it's a very grindy game. I mean, I don't know what else to explain it. I mean, it's basically an MMO. You're putting a ton of time to do it. I'd rather play single player games. I'd rather play Miles Morales 4 times than play this. I used to be big into Destiny. Really big. Oh, Mad Max. Oh, man. This I'll never not be disappointed in. It was right before I kind of got big into trophy hunting. Oh, the death runs. Yeah, I could have done those, but there was one trophy that you can't get anymore. Yep. Up to the task. Complete all non-repeating challenges. Rip the dream. I didn't realize multiplayer was going offline until after I got hardcore into trophies, big time. I missed the boat on that one. I could technically still go back and get the rest of these, but just to re-download it, get 5 trophies that don't even give me the platinum. Oh, man. This one I regret. I thought they were going to go back and patch it. They did that with Shadow of Mordor, so I was kind of hoping they'd do it for this one too, but guess not. That's fine. I'm not angry. Nope. Kingdom... Oh, God. Chain of Memories. This is like the worst. It's like a card game. It's a card game. I wonder if I have any recordings from it. But it's literally a card game. It's awful. I only played it for the story for the most part. I did try to get as many trophies as I could, as I always do. but I did not even remotely try to come close to getting a platinum in this game. I'm surprised I didn't max out their levels. That's something I usually at least do, but it was that bad. Oh. I really dislike this game. I'm going to take a little side tangent here and also agree with this person. This was awful. This is probably the worst Kingdom Hearts game. Cannot believe actually I was playing this game again. Absolutely hated it. Cancel my playthrough back then. Just reading this. Well, I just came back to tell everyone that I really don't like this game. I just want to get the design, but it seems like I once again fail again, especially since I've already heard before how terrible the final boss is supposed to be. Yes and no. If you get the red guy, what's he called? Mushu. Yes. If you get Mushu, the ending's actually really easy. You can, because you freeze him up, you freeze him up, you freeze him up, and then you just do a ton of damage to him, and then he unfreezes and he takes all the damage, and you just keep doing that basically over and over again. It's kind of broken. Then don't play it. This person doesn't understand. Maybe you do. Sorry if you're watching. Yeah, that's essentially what I did too. I just found a deck online and I copied it and cheesed it essentially. And this person, I kind of agree. Yeah, the story was really good. If you didn't play this, it made the story in 2 a little harder to follow. So it was actually pretty important for the story, which is kind of more annoying because it was a card game on the Game Boy Advance. I wouldn't play for fun. Play for the story though. Oh, Payday 2. I love this game. It probably was on my first video because it was a PS3 game, and I played the crap out of it. And then I got it for PS4, and like not everyone really wanted to play it, which kind of sucked. But I did have one friend who played it a lot. But the problem is, my internet was too bad, and I was the equipment guy. And if you're the equipment guy, you kind of need to have a good connection, because I would put down equipment and then it would disappear and then it wouldn't be there. And so like my entire build was based around equipment and I couldn't use it. So that's why there's not that many trophies in that one. But I'm pretty sure I have like over half the trophies in the PS3 version. Payday, about half the trophies. So yeah, pretty close. Well, no, I do have half the trophies, just percentage-wise is not half. So yeah. Wow, I thought I got through more of this list. That's how much I rant for each game. Just each game deserves it. When I do other people's lists, I probably won't go too hard into them unless I know of a specific trophy. Like if I see Wolfenstein on there, Wolfenstein 2, I will definitely go through that list and be like, whoa. Kingdom Hearts 2. This one I tried to go. I really thought I was going to get the platinum in this one, and then there's this one guy, the Wandering Will, I think it's called, the Unwithering Will or something like that. Oh, there it is. This. Isn't it really that common? Maybe I was just being a wuss. That was like, I was level 100 and got absolutely destroyed by him, which is the max level if you don't know. Oh yeah, but then you had to go through and defeat Organization 13 a 3rd time. Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't do this? Miguel, that's my name. Come on. There must have been a reason I didn't do these. Maybe oh, you know what, maybe they were linked. Yeah. So in order to get the rest of the trophies, I essentially have to defeat this guy. Because if you defeat this guy, that allows you to get the last enemy, which then allows you to get like the last part of the journal. But at the same time, I think in order to get the last treasure chest, you need to defeat all of Organization 13 again in order to get to the last chest in the game, so you get that. So it's all linked. So if you don't defeat Lingering, like all the trophies are based off each other. So if you don't get one, you can't really get the rest. It's kind of a lot of the Kingdom Hearts games work. Once you get near the end, you just pop all the trophies. But like getting there is such a grind. At least that was how it was for Kingdom Hearts 1 as well. Most of the trophies for Kingdom Hearts 1 was all at the end. It's been a couple years. I have to go back and look because I know I know this was linked to like the rest of the trophies somehow. Great game though. Enjoyed the game. If you like Final Fantasy, you're gonna like Kingdom Hearts. So it's pretty much the same thing. Not really. Oh, this game. I regret not going this one. Oh man. Yeah, I regret not doing this one. I'm not missing that many. This is rather easy. That I'm surprised I have not gotten yet. This is hard. That's the one that's like putting me off from it. I'm actually pretty close to this. That's kind of frustrating I don't have it. I'm fairly close to this one. I think I just need recon. But who knows if I'll ever go back and actually do it. It's a purely multiplayer based good trophies here. This is rather... I mean, it's hard, but it's doable. But it's pretty self-explanatory. Battlefield games are, you know, FPS shooter. Borderlands, I just didn't like it. I'm kind of frustrated I even played this pre-sequel. Now it's on my list, but... Oh, those are a lot of trophies. Oof, that's as bad as the Elder Scrolls. When you put them together. That's 8 out of what? Like, 80 plus 60, so 140. So 8 out of 140 trophies on those. Oh, that's bad. That's gonna hurt the percentage quite a bit there. Rip the dream. And then, well, if you enjoyed, if you're getting those trophies, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna do more trophy videos. I'm gonna be more trophy centric. I don't like the Let's Plays because it just, I don't know. I don't have the heart to do the Let's Plays like I thought I was going to, because I already play the game, and I like to watch my videos over before I publish them. So I'm literally like with Prototype 2 when I did that. For one, it wasn't the most entertaining game. 2, it was like so painful recording it and then editing it and then watching it when they were like an hour long. It was like, whoa, I'm doing something wrong here. I'm not enjoying this. I don't think any viewers would be enjoying this. Why am I doing this? So I'm trying to switch it up. Problem is, there's not a lot of time in the day. You know, I wanted to do reviews too, but like, there's no real point in doing reviews weeks after, like months after the game comes out. I don't really want to buy games at launch. So I'm kind of in a rough call there. What to do other than trophies on the channel, because I love trophies. I told you last time in the last video, the last one, that the biggest reason I like doing these is because it keeps my record of my trophies, and like I can delete the videos and stuff off my PlayStation and stuff. So it's really nice to get that like historical record on there. So why not put it on YouTube and share it with everyone else, because I love looking at other people's lists too. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll be doing these at least minimum once a week. So subscribe for more. Thank you.